Hey guys, OGalbina here, bringing you guys another Sword and Shield Wi-Fi battle. Today we have yet another Crown Tundra battle against Mid Pokemaster. Good buddy of mine, his links will be in the description below. Please go give him a sub, go check him out, like his video, hype him up, all that stuff. He's a great guy, I love Mid to death. So definitely go check him out in the description below. We're going to be using a really cool Drag Mag offense team, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically Dragon Spam plus Magnezone and, some other things that beat dragons so that, you can overwhelm your opponent, trap in their steel types and be able to go from there. So it should be a lot of fun. I love the team. I've had some success with it on the ladder so far, so hopefully it does well here. Before we jump into the actual video in the battle right here, I do want to implore you guys to go ahead and hit that sub button down there at the bottom. We're chilling at about 360 at the time we're recording this. My goal for the end of the year is 400, so if you could help me get to that point, I would very much so appreciate it. It's completely free, it's really easy, and you can always change your mind later. And I think you'll like what you see here, though, on this channel. But formalities aside, let's go ahead and jump into it. We are connected with Mid, and let's see what he ends up pulling up with. Some crazy offense. I do not deal with Genesect very well. Actually, just don't deal with Genesect. So that's going to be scary. If we can get up a Nasty Plot and kill something with our Naga, it honestly just wins the game. So I think that's obviously very important to know. Something we can also do is lead Mandibuzz and pretty much U-turn out on anything that's not Coco. We can also lead our Magnezone on a potential Slowbro lead and go crazy from there. But I kind of want to lead Magnezone because Genesect is such a free lead versus me, and it's such a free U-turn on so many things. I'd like to get that momentum, if at all possible. It will get the attack boost versus us, though, which is very scary for sure, but we have backup checks to Latios and the things that Mandibuzz would be checking on this team. So, we can obviously go from there. But good luck, have fun to Mid. Hopefully, we can have a good one here. Our Latios also goes crazy in this game, too. I don't think Mid has a Psychic Resist outside of Genesect, so that could be a potential endgame too. So yeah, he is going to lead off with the Genesect. That's completely fine with me. I think my play regardless is just a U-turn. He is download, obviously, and he's going to get the attack boost. He is, I figured, because we are a pretty Spadef Mandibuzz. But we will be able to take this hit even if it is banded. And I think our play is definitely to U-turn, for sure. So we'll get some momentum here, and we'll be able to go from there. If he goes Coco, I'm going to probably go into my Magnezone, throw off a big Specs Flash Cannon. Okay, so we know we do check that. Okay, that is not banded. That's for sure going to be Scarf Genesect. We know that for a fact. So that's obviously great to know. He's going to go likely into Coco is what I'm thinking. I'd be very surprised to see anything but Coco, if I'm being completely honest. So he's going to go Lando. That's fine. We'll be able to get a U-turn off. We'll scout and see this thing's item. Obviously, this isn't going to do that much to it, but it's not that big of a deal. We should be fine. So U-turn's going to do literally nothing. Is it Rocky Helmet? It is not, so that's good to know. We'll see at the end of the turn if he is lefties. Also good to know. Now, it's a matter of what I want to go into here, because I also think that my, my Garchomp can win this endgame pretty darn easily. So something I could do is go into my Latios. Oh, that we don't have Psychic on this one, though. Or T-Bolt or Sphere. Okay. So we could also go Clefable. Get up our rocks. And go from there. I think that might be our play. Unless this is like setup Lando, which I don't think I've seen too much of yet. We should be fine. I think rocks are very important in this game. We see no item from him. He's not lefties. He's not helmet. So he also could be Scarf as well. Or he could be Sash. Another potential option too. Because this is a very offensive team that Mid has right here. And we'll go from there. We also could potentially have the Ice Beam, though Clef never runs Ice Beam. Literally ever. So he's going to throw off an Earthquake. Is that going to be a 2-hit KO on us? It is not. Get up our rocks. Which is awesome. And I think from here, I want to soft boiled on up. If you set up, he would have set up on us that turn. So we're going to soft boil. He should not kill us with an Earthquake. Ever. So he's a Rocks Lando of his own. But rocks aren't that big of a deal for us, in all honesty. It's really not that big of a deal for us. So I'm just going to Moonblast here. Or I could knock off expecting a U-turn pivot. I think knockoff's actually probably my best play. Because what comes in here? Slow row in its boots. I'm going to knock off. So he's going to EQ. Maybe he's like soft sand or something like that. But we're going to knock him off. Hopefully he's soft sand. Focus Sash. So he's Sash lead. That's fine. So that's at least good information. Which is good to know. Just going to soft boil up. If you want to stay in and EQ me, that's fine. He could also U-turn down to Genesect, which would be less than ideal. That is for sure. As that's I'm assuming that's what's happening right here. Yeah, he did. I kind of wanted a double knock there to knock off this thing's item, but honestly, maybe it being scarfed is better for me, to be completely honest. So download boost, it's going to be a special attack boost, which is actually really clutch for us, unless he's a special Genesect. Like a special Scar set, I've seen a lot of Bolt Beam plus Flamethrower, or like Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Flash Cannon type things. So that could obviously be scary. I think I'm going to make the middle ground of going into Magnezone on like an Ice Beam or something, or like a Flash Cannon. And not going to Mana Buzz because we're obviously pretty chipped at this point. So he's going to U-turn. Actually, there's so much. Okay, that's fine. So what is he going to go into right here? Oh, I forgot to say have fun to Jesse. Have fun, boss. Have fun. Out comes the Landorus. That makes sense. I will not lie to you. That makes sense. So he's shown U-turn Stealth Rock. Do I think he has Edge? Let me click it here. Actually, has he shown U-turn? I don't think he's shown U-turn yet. Regardless, I think I'm going to go Mandy. I think Mandy is actually pretty clutch right here. So we'll go Mandy. Knockoff's going to come off. That's actually super unfortunate. I think I'm going to defog. Just because now that I lost my boots, I need Mandy healthy. Especially for that Latios chilling in the back. So we're going to have to be careful. More than I am my best friend. So I'm going to Roost as he goes out into Coco. You, sir, I am not a fan of. So we're going to be able to defog after it takes rocks, which is honestly nice. We can still get up our rocks later. So it's not the worst thing in the world. We still have a full Clefable. So we know he's Rock, Stealth Rock, Earthquake. Fourth move Explosion. Fourth move Stone Edge. Couldn't tell you. I think if he was Stone Edge... Oh, we get rid of his terrain, which is actually pretty nice. Oh, we didn't Roost, though. So that's actually pretty unfortunate. So I'm going to go Magnezone right here. Just because I feel like it's my best pivot. This thing does not get CC like we thought, so I'm not super threatened by it. Thunderbolt. That's fine. Now, Flash Cannon is like mad free right here. So I'm just going to throw off a Specs Flash Cannon. Hopefully do as much as humanly possible to whatever wants to come in. If the Lando comes in, I do a ridiculous amount. I kill it from there. He's offensive Lando, and I'm Specs Magnezone. And my opponent switch into Specs Magnezone right now is going to be their slow bro. So that's obviously great for us. We're going to start continuously taking chip. We see that Coco is 1, not boots, and 2, not choiced in any way. So that's obviously good to know as well. So I'm going to Flash Cannon. If mid goes out into his Latios, that is amazing for us. That is literally amazing. That did so much damage. Okay, we can save this to throw off a big nuke later on, too. Now do I go Clef? I think I'm gonna go Clef, because I feel like it's more expendable. He could be Psychic. I feel like he's Aura Sphearing right here, though. It covers a mid-ground Mandy. Potentially 2-hit KOs Fist F Mandy from that range. And, yeah, so he's going to Worst here. Awesome. So that's great. He's Life Orb. That's good to know. So this thing is getting mad chipped. And, honestly, my Scarf, what do you call it? Scarf Latios endgame isn't too out of the realm of possibility. Or, like, at least Latios kind of claims a kill every single time it comes in. Regardless, I'm going to throw off rocks. He could throw off a big Psychic here if he has it, so it's a shock. That's fine, honestly. It's whatever. I think that will 2-hit KO us, though. This is unfortunate. Now, do I need Clef? I mean, it would be nice to keep, honestly, just as a sack. So I think I soft boil in case I live. I could also knock expecting the Genesect to come in on a soft boil turn, because that is potentially a roll, but... There comes a side shock that is not going to kill us. Big Clef the Goat. So soft boiled. That is fine. We're going to chew that. We still have our lefties, which is obviously great. And we got our rocks up. So I'm going to soft boil again. Snowy. And from here, I'm going to knock off. Knock off is very free. And knocking off the Scarf off that Genesect is like super clutch. So my dog is barking. I apologize. The door closed on her. Let me let her out. I apologize, guys. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Oh, wait. Close enough. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm going to knock off. I'm going to take off this thing's Life Orb. If that's what he wants to do. Yeah, sick. So I should actually live 2 of these. It's honestly clutch. Oh, big Clef with the crit? No, that's just how much it does. What the hell? Alright, Clef, I see you, bro. I see you, big Clef. I do think actually keeping this thing healthy is pretty important for the Hawlucha. So, why not recover on up once? This is a chunk still. I think maybe one more recover is kind of, one more soft boil is kind of worth. Just because, yeah, it does a lot of damage. And I want to stay somewhat healthy for the Hawlucha. I think that's pretty importante. Yeah, so let's go ahead and soft boil on up one more time. Big Clef the Goat. That's physically defensive Clef. Your side shock is doing nothing to me. So yeah, we're gonna soft boil. And this next turn I'll throw off a knockoff. If he for some reason decides to save it this turn, I'll be in a great spot. So why not? We're gonna go ahead and knock off though. It covers a weird Genesect pivot, something like that. So yeah, he's definitely just gonna sack this off. So Clef is gonna be 1v1ing the Latios, showing why is the unkillable pink blob that it is. There we go, Clef. Awesome. So down it goes. I'm going to get a little bit of lefties back, which is also very, very clutch at this point. The only issue is now in comes the Genesect, and that's an issue. That is such a big issue for us to deal with at this point. So, yeah, we're going to have to deal with it. But it's going to take Rock's Chip, which is also very nice. What's unneeded? I think all of my dragons can win. I'm just gonna sack Mag. I think sacking Mag is the play. My heart is beating like he's gonna U-turn. That's fine. Presumably into Lando is what I would have to think personally. And if he wants to get greedy and get up his rocks, I will just flash cannon. Yeah, so I'm assuming rocks are going to go up here. My latest 3-word poem. Gary, come home. Gary, come home. So, let's go ahead and throw off flash cannon. Earthquake's going to come out. That's completely fine. That means rocks are not up on our side of the field at this point in time in the game. So, perfect. Bellissimo. Great. And from here, part of me wants to go chomp, SD up, and then scale shot. Because I think Chomp can win. He's not banded Genesect. So if I SD right here, I should be able to scale shot this next turn afterwards. Outside in the background? Yeah, he was ringing. Oh yeah, for sure. If he rings the bell, go ahead. So Garchomp is going to click Swords Dance. Explosion. Shit. Okay. Good play by mid. Definitely unfortunate. Very good play by mid. So whatever comes in is going to be able to revenge us. And Chomp is essentially useless. Damn, that's unfortunate. Okay, it's fine. If you Genesect, we can convert a Scarf. Coco's going to come out. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so down goes Lando. Which is nice, because now Sludge Wave is unresisted on my opponent's team, correct? Besides the Genesect, so... yeah. We're just going to click Earthquake regardless. This thing should be able to knock us out with a Gleam, yeah. We were Roselli, so if he just EQ'd us there, we would have been in a really good spot, honestly. So, it's whatever. It's all good. We tried to take advantage of the landers with our Garchomp, but it just did not work out. So, down that goes. And, let's see something. Naganadel to a Coco. Choice specs. So, we're going to go into a Naga. Yeah, I think we're going to go Naganadel. Thunderbolt endgame is phenomenal, too. I'm going to click Sludge Wave. Where's he going to? So he goes Slowbro. That's interesting. Okay. Slowbro. Defensive pivot. Don't I just Sludge Wave again? Good teleport. So we'll see. Naganadel might be able to win right here, because we're going to get the speed boost, which is, like, amazing. That means that the Scarf thing cannot revenge us. Naganadel to a Hawlucha. Draco Meteor does kill, and an Unburden Acrobatics does not kill us. So in that instance... I think in that instance, we go for a... yeah, I'm going to go for a Draco. And try and win with Scarf Lottie, if the rest of my team cannot kill this thing. Acrobatics is going to come out. If we hit this Draco Meteor, we're in a great spot. Draco, it's going to hit. Big Naganadel. This thing is absolutely busted. It's not going to last in the tier. I refuse to believe anything otherwise. So we are at -2. What? Does a fire... How much does a Fire Blast do to Genesect? Haha. Enough. How much does a -2 Sludge Wave do to Coco? Enough. That is awesome. Okay, thank God we weren't Life Orb. I went Expert on this because I felt as if I would be getting chipped setting up that nasty plot. So I went Expert Belt to secure that longevity. and still get sufficient gems. So we do need to hit this. We do need to hit this Fire Blast. So our game is kind of riding on this. I'm pretty sure we lose if we don't hit this. So go ahead and hit that Fire Blast for me, Naga. Go ahead and hit it. Let's go. The GOAT. The GOAT, Naganadel. Let's go, baby. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So Naga speed's gonna raise. And we should win here. Because even if this thing lives for some reason, it's like Kebia or something, we revenge it with Latios, or we can kill it with our Clefable, something like that. So we should be good. Sludge Wave to pick this thing off, and that should be a GG to mid. Very, very good game. That was a lot closer than we thought. We also just had broken Naganadel, which is always great to see. Like that definitely helps us a ton. GG's to him. That was definitely a very, very fun one. Please go check out me in the description below. He has been grinding since the Crown Tundra came out, and he definitely deserves your sub. For sure. And if you enjoyed us, if you enjoyed this battle, this is your first time hanging out here, be sure to drop a sub. I would really appreciate it. It's really easy, it's completely free, and it helps me out pushing towards my goals and stuff like that. So yeah, with that being said, let me know what you guys want to see in the next battle in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Later.